Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Nahashon, and today I'm going to do what I'm going to call a blind unboxing of a monitor called Gigabyte, or is it Gigabit? Gigabyte M34WQ. Yes, I have to look at it because I can't even remember, which is right in front of me. But first, let me show you what my current setup is. This is my current setup. There's my laptop, and then I have this monitor, which is like a very old Dell monitor. And yeah, pretty much basic stuff. And I connect this monitor not only to this, but I have also connected it to, I don't know if you can see that small mini PC there, which is acting as my storage server. So I'm just running Windows on it, connected to this QNAP, which is like 16 terabytes, which I put on RAID 10, so that's 8 terabytes. But yeah, maybe in future I can upgrade it to more storage. But yeah, that's connected to the monitor, and also the laptop is connected. Basically I have to do like a whole switch thing. And now let me show you the new monitor. And here is the new monitor. I haven't opened the box. I have no idea how it looks beyond looking at it at Amazon, and I'm going to be setting it up. The only other thing that I bought was this it's like a monitor arm, so I'm going to be using that instead of the monitor stand, assuming it works. So yeah, let's get started with the unboxing. And yeah, it's a massive box and straight on. The only problem I can see, which obviously was an oversight from my side, is it says WQHD 2K. When I checked on Amazon, it was saying 4K, so obviously it's just like a marketing thing. But yeah, it makes sense. I mean, 34 inches probably won't be 4K, especially for a widescreen. And basically I think if you want 4K, you're better off going for something like I don't know, maybe like a 40 something inch. Otherwise it won't make much of a difference anyway. Yeah, enough rambling, let's open the box. Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, that's very wide. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting. Anyway, here is the stand. So yeah, I think I'm just not going to open the stands because I don't plan on using them. But let me get the monitor out. Yeah, I'm not very good with opening boxes. I usually don't have the patience to do it correctly or neatly. So there's the monitor on my carpet, and then there's a stand. It comes with that's a HDMI cable, that's another HDMI cable, that's the power cable, that's the EU version, and it also has a UK version, so this is what I'm going to use. And there's this cable which I can't remember what it's called. It looks like a printer cable. So yeah, let me clear these boxes here. What do you guys do with your boxes? Usually just throw things away almost immediately. I don't know, should I keep them for maybe 1-2 days, assuming the monitor dies out? Yeah, it should just go in the bin. The only important thing I'm going to do is to set this up. Then no, maybe I should power this on just to make sure it works, and then I'll set that up. That is going to be boring tedious stuff, so let me do that, then we continue with the setup. I have powered it on for the first time, and yeah, it works. It displayed the name, and then the light is blinking. So yeah, while it's on top of this table, maybe let's check out the I/O situation. From down here, let's start from the right. That's the power connector. I'm using my phone to light the place because it's a bit dark. Power connection. There's 2 HDMI ports. There's 1 display port, 1 Type-C port, and then there's 2 USB 3.0 ports, and then there's that port which makes me think of a printer cable. I'll need to Google what that is. I can't remember what it is. And yeah, basically that's it. And then there's only 1 power button, and the power button is somewhere down there. I don't know if it's visible, but yeah, it's there. And that's pretty much it. Let's set it up. And there it is, the monitor fully connected. It took me so long to set up that mount. It took me almost like an hour. But yeah, that's basically the setup. Laptop connected to the monitor with one HDMI. It's all powered through this Type-C cable. This cable, I don't even know what I'm going to use it for, because this mount has like a USB port, so you are able to connect a USB port to it. Then this can go somewhere else, and then maybe you can charge your device or something. So this can maybe go to the hub, which I have down there. Yeah, I need to do a lot of cable management at some point. But yeah, that's the monitor. First impressions. Yeah, this is huge. I'm glad I didn't go for the curved screen, because yeah, I can see all edges look sharp enough. I don't think I have a problem with that. It's 34-inch and I'm seated maybe 1.5 arms length away from the screen, which I think is a good distance. Oh yeah, I need to remove this. 32 kilowatt hours per 1,000 hours. Yeah, that's not so bad. It says HDR. It uses 67 kilowatt hours on HDR, so double the power, double the wattage, which is crazy. I didn't know HDR uses that much power. But anyway, yeah, it's a very nice monitor. Like, I do like it. Maybe I'll need to figure out how to change the things like well, I don't know why I thought that was a touch screen, but change things like the brightness, because I think it's a bit dim. Resolution, it shows 3440 by 1440. Picture, display, PIP system, gaming. So all these are just different like settings. So now I've figured out how to move this thing. It's like a joystick, so you can move up, down. Maybe just let me click on reset all. Then how do I move back? Okay, cool. So settings. I'd like to go to brightness. I'd like to increase the brightness to like maybe 70%. There's different modes which are already set in picture. There is movie, RTS, RPG, FPS, standard. Yeah, the standard is a bit too dark. FPS is at 90, brightness, contrast 50. RTS, movie doesn't look so bad. I think I'll leave it at movie. Reader is dim, sRGB is dim, and then you can create 2 custom, or actually 3 different custom settings. So I'll leave it at movie for now. Then yeah, I don't know, I don't like this menu. Let me show you what it looks like. So that's the button, and then there's this KVM button. If I press that, I don't know what has happened. Yeah, no idea what the KVM stands for, so I'll probably leave that for now. And now it won't turn back on. Well, that's what happens when you mess around with things you don't know. Yeah, this is going to be probably the most disjointed review of a device. Took me 1 hour to set this up. Now it's taking me forever to just figure out the settings on how to move left, right, back, forth. But you can see this is like a joystick, up, down, back, front. Yeah, I don't like it. So yeah, that's the setup. I don't know what's happening in the background. maybe I'll just disconnect the power and then turn it back on and see how it behaves, and then we'll try to connect it to that Windows PC there and see how it looks in Windows compared to Mac. And we are back on, so I won't try to press any other buttons. Well, there's only 2 buttons, but I won't press the KVM button again. So let me drag this here. Yeah, that is good. That is good. It's quite sharp. That is good. It's very sharp. Even on the edges, when I put it, let's say in the corner, I can still read it very well from where I'm seated. Let me try something like YouTube. Then let me click on any random video.
G'day, with the Australian Grand.
Oh, that's very loud. Let me reduce the volume because it has a speaker, so let me just play again. I mean, that is an insane way of watching a YouTube video. These black bars will drive me crazy, but I'm guessing maybe after some time you get used to it. Let me switch this to, oh, the video is in 1080, so fine. Let me try and find a 4K video. MKBHD always records in 4K, so let's try this. Yeah, I mean, it's very sharp. Like, the quality is very good for what it is. It's not like a super OLED where the blacks are like completely black, but it's for what it is and for the price, it's very good. Speaking of the price, I bought this monitor. I'm just checking Amazon. It was £399. And how did I come across it? I remember, I think I first saw it last year, mid last year, that is in 2023. There's a website called TechSpot, which I think I read from that website maybe every day or after every 2 days. And they are very thorough when it comes to doing reviews of things like graphics cards, monitors, and even some phones. But yeah, it's a very good website which I like reading from, and they had recommended this monitor as their best budget monitor. So I think at that point it was maybe like, in US dollars, it was maybe like 500 and something US dollars. And yeah, it has had discounts on and off. So I got it at $399, which was the cheapest I could get anywhere in the UK, because I kept checking. So, you know, I've had this on my Amazon wishlist for, I don't know, maybe 8 months. So I was just monitoring it and waiting till I get like enough funds to buy it. And yeah, I mean, now that it's here, I think this is going to work very well for my use case, which mostly it's going to be maybe using DaVinci Resolve to edit videos like this one. At some point in future, I'm going to be using this to edit photos and maybe even more, you know, a bit complex videos. And also for my work, like normal office day job, I open like, I don't know, so many tabs and several softwares at once. So I was debating between, do I want 2 monitors or should I just get one, you know, extra wide monitor? And yeah, I think it's a good choice to go for this extra wide monitor. I also, I think there's a version which is curved, not exactly the same model number, but I don't know, I'm not sold on curved monitors for whatever reason. I can't really pinpoint a reason why I don't like them. I don't know, it's just maybe because in most cases when you look at something, you don't look at it curved, it's straight or flat. I don't know if that makes any sense. So when I'm, let's say, watching a movie or a video, I don't want to see like an edge that is curved. Maybe it's just in my mind, but yeah, I went back and forth and just decided, you know what, no, I'm going to get a flat screen, and yeah, this is what it is. So I'm happy to say this is my current setup, which I really like it. And actually that calls for maybe doing one final video of the office tour, and then that will be it. I'll start to focus on other videos. Oh, I was to connect the Windows PC, so let me do that quickly. So this is what I like about the Keychron. Maybe I'll talk about this in a different video, but the Keychron keyboard and the Logitech Master 3S mouse. You can configure 3 devices for this and 3 devices for this. Here, Bluetooth 1, 2, 3, and also this has 1, 2, 3. So, you know, I've configured this to be 1, and then that PC to be number 2, and then my work laptop to be number 3. So it's quite convenient being able to just move around all those different devices. And I don't know, I feel like Windows does look way better than macOS, and yeah, that might be a hot topic to some people, but I don't know, I just feel like the Windows design on especially Windows 11, it's very sleek. It's very, very sleek. Like, it looks so neat, even though I don't have like much on it. But yeah, there's just something about it, how it pops sort of. Let me open a browser. Yeah, it's not a very fast PC. So let me open, like, I don't know what. Let me open BBC News and see. Yeah, I do like it. It's a very nice monitor. Where are the settings? Man, this is the problem of having to maneuver between the different devices. You tend to forget where, that's very simple basic things, like I can't even remember where settings is. So maybe let me just type it. Oh, you can even use HDR. Maybe not something I'll do, but there's that option. The screen looks darker, and I'm sure that PC is going to struggle to handle this. Let's try the speakers. I'd want to try these speakers, and yeah, let's do the same. Let's go to YouTube and play something for like 2 seconds before I get a copyright strike. Which song should I look for? Whenever you're trying to think of a song, that's when nothing comes in your mind. Let me put one of my most favorite songs ever. Oh well, maybe I should have written Masala Pablo Ferro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, I probably won't be using these speakers, to be honest. Like, yeah, they just sound like TV speakers, which usually they are crap. Like, I feel like the speakers on the MacBook Pro are way, way better than that. So yeah, I wouldn't be using that. It's so muffled. It's very, there's no mids, there's no highs. Like, well, yeah, for watching videos it's fine, but yeah, I won't be torturing my ears to listen to music with that, honestly. I'd rather just wear earphones, so I'm happy to use the speakers on these. Plus, I don't use the Windows really on to do anything apart from using Backblaze, which backs up everything. So anything that goes on this computer, I'll then copy it to this server, which shows 7.2 terabytes, only 1 terabyte left, and then that uploads to Backblaze, and that's it. That's the only purpose of this computer. And that is my disjointed blind review of the Gigabyte M34WQ monitor. I'm happy with it. For the price, I think it's very good. Of course, I've seen like higher priced monitors like £900, £1,200 in like different showroom areas, which, you know, they just stand out, especially the QLED ones, is it OLED ones, they stand out like completely. But yeah, for the price, I mean, personally at this point I really can't justify buying anything like that. So I'm happy to use this, and I'm sure I can use it for several years. And that is it for this video. I will see you in the next video. For now, let me continue guessing my way through the monitor to figure out what all the other ports do, like the Type-C and whatnot. Until then, bye.